welcome back to A Little Less Lisa. I am Lisa, and today is my week, should have written this down, 13 check-in. So if you are interested to find out how I'm doing on my weight loss journey, then stick around. So as I mentioned, my name is Lisa and I am currently on a weight loss journey. For those of you who might be new to the channel, first of all, welcome, glad to have you here. I am taking a GLP-1 medication. I take tirzepatide in the compounded form. So that is the active ingredient that is in mounjaro and zepbound. Obviously, there are some other GLP-1 medications, namely ozempic and Wegovy, which are the exact same medicine, but FDA approved for different diagnoses. And the active ingredient in that is semaglutide or semaglutide, depending on how you want to say it. And you can also get that in a compounded version. So like I said, am taking the compounded version of tirzepatide. I have had a number of you ask which telehealth company I use, and I am going to do a whole video on telehealth companies and why I think that they're a really good option for some people and why I personally went that direction. But really, like I said, I think the benefits for going with a telehealth company. So that will be a whole separate video. And then I will do a whole video on the telehealth company that I use, which by the way is Friday's Health. And just to kind of let you know about my experience, because I have used a different telehealth company and will go into the reasons as to why I changed to Friday's Health and why I think they're such a great company. So just wanted to put that out there. If you are interested in joining Friday's Health, there is a link in my bio if you want to join them. If you use my link and use the code Lisa, you will save $20 on your first month, which, you know, always nice to save a little money. I think they are a fantastic company. I've actually had a very in-depth conversation with one of the co-founders, which is, you know, one of the reasons why I decided to make the change to this company. But for a lot of other reasons, and mainly because I was influenced by someone else in this, you know, creator space that I really, really value their opinion and their judgment. And so when I was looking to change to a different telehealth company, I took her information and the fact that she did a lot of research into the company as very beneficial for me. So anyway, like I said, if you are interested in and if you are looking for a telehealth company, I would highly recommend them. Like I said, the link will be in my description box, so check them out. But anyway, let's get on with how my week was and dosage and locations and weight loss and all those things. All right, so as a little bit of a reminder, last week I continued on the 5 milligram dosage and I gave it to myself in my right thigh. Now, once again, it's got to be something with the thighs, guys, because it doesn't happen anywhere else on my body. Now, granted, I've never given my shot in my arms. That just feels weird to me. So I've only done, you know, different areas around my belly button, in my stomach, and my thighs. And once again, now this is the third injection that I have given in my thigh, and I got that red spot again, and this time it was really itchy. So I think I'm done with the thighs. You know, I don't know, maybe I'll try it again one day, but I seem to be doing just fine with the stomach. I don't have that reaction to the injection. You know, I gave my 14th shot, I guess, yesterday and in my stomach, and it was just fine. So anyway, so 5 milligrams, right thigh, got the red spot again. So for what happened that week, I wouldn't say anything like super noteworthy. I didn't really have any particular side effects. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of managing my constipation. If you're interested in, you know, what I'm taking to sort of address that potential side effect, I think have some links in my description box. The main things I take are I do a generally, not every single day, but maybe every other day or so, I take a dose of Miralax I'll mix it in my protein coffee right here. I do a fiber supplement every day, and then every night I do take a dose of Mag07, and I'm pretty sure the Mag07 is linked below. You can get it on Amazon, but it would highly recommend that. So, in general, I would say I haven't had any constipation issues. I might say that there are some times where I'm dealing a little bit with the other end of the spectrum of bowel movements where, I desperately need to find a bathroom kind of thing, but I wouldn't say it's bad, and it's certainly not one of those where people have described, like explode. I don't want to get into TMI. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I feel good about, I guess, where I am. I'm going every day, and it's all good with me. Really, I don't think I had any nausea this past week. I don't think I was particularly tired or anything. So yeah, overall, I think it was just a great week. I mean, I should have looked back. I think this is probably week maybe like 6 or 7, something like that, on 5 milligrams. So perhaps my body is just, really getting used to it. And so the side effects that maybe I had in the beginning are sort of dwindling down. I would say food-wise, it was pretty consistent for me. Still not doing the best of job hitting my calorie goals, unfortunately. I don't know what the deal is. It's just, I need to be better. I don't know if I need to maybe set a reminder on my phone to remind me to go get something to eat. This medicine does an amazing job, at least for me, of getting rid of my food noise and appetite suppression. So I'm not hungry, so my body's not reminding me to eat, and I don't have any food noise, so I'm not thinking about food all the time. So like I said, maybe I should try setting a reminder on my phone. Other than that, I think I worked out 3 times last week, again, focusing primarily on strength training, that kind of thing. I did have one of you mention in the comments, which makes a lot of sense to me, that you can't really increase muscle mass when you are on a calorie restricted diet. So I think, like I said, from kind of what I know about, when people are trying to gain muscle, and you always hear about them like doing a bulk versus like doing a cut kind of thing, that makes a lot of sense. So since I'm not eating in a calorie excess, then yeah, I don't know how much I'm actually able to really build any muscle. Hopefully it means I'm at least maintaining. I am going to be getting a DEXA scan, so that will be, I think, in another like week and a half. So I will be happy to share those results with you, because again, as somebody else pointed out, I believe it was in last week's video, when I was talking about some of my different like numbers from my SMART scale, that those numbers are not really accurate. And I absolutely understand that. To me, they're just directional. So like I said, I will be very interested to get the DEXA scan, and then that will be able to tell me how far off my scale actually is, which I think will be interesting. So maybe I can do kind of a whole video on that. And like I said, how close or how far off my SMART scale is, from that. The other thing that I wanted to clarify in this video, and I apologize, you guys, I promise you I will get to my numbers here in a second. But in my last video, which I talked about the myths of GLP-1 medications, my first myth that I discussed was that this medication, or these medications, meaning GLP-1s, are not new medicines. And one of the things I talked about in there was that, sort of as a result of these medicines being used, first in the diabetic population starting in 2005, 2006, that we do have then a lot of data as it relates to that, which can then go to somewhat of the safety considerations. Please note, 1, I am not a doctor, okay? Always talk to your doctor and do your research and know what the potential risks are to these medications. and have that discussion with your doctor before you obviously make a decision of whether or not you want to take these medications. That being said, in addition to that, I did not mean to imply that these drugs are safe, okay? I don't know that there are any drugs, I could be totally speaking out of my tush here, but are there any drugs that are 100% safe? I think every drug has probably some potential for some harm if you take it wrong or anyway. So, but please know that that discussion about that these drugs are not brand new wasn't to make the statement that these drugs are safe, only that they are not brand new, that there are research studies out there. Yes, a lot of them are based on the diabetic population, but this has also been used for weight loss purposes as well. And yes, while these medications that are currently out now are a little bit different than what was used before, they have some of the same underlying functions and obviously dealing with the GLP-1 hormone, etc. And so there are things that we can glean, but that does by no means to say that these drugs are 100% safe. Do your research, talk to your doctor, make your decision. All right, let's get into the numbers, which I know is what all of you have been waiting for. And, I'm sure I'll get some comments about I'm rambly and whatever. And you know what, people, do you not know that you can just fast forward in the video? So anyway, just saying. Okay, so last week I lost a total of 2.4 pounds. I am now 37 pounds down, which puts me basically 3 pounds from my goal weight, which is kind of exciting. I will tell you, when I stepped on the scale yesterday, I was a little surprised. I was expecting more like in the 1.5 pound maybe range. So for 13 weeks, like I said, 37 pounds, which is an average of a little over 2.8 pounds per week. So that is where I am. As I said, I am on 5 milligrams. I don't anticipate titrating up at all from here. As I said, I only have 3 pounds left. At least that's kind of what I'm looking at. That will put me basically at the weight that I was after I lost a significant amount of weight back in 2005, 2006, and, pretty much maintain for, like I said, whatever I said, 13, 14 years, something like that. So that's a weight that I feel very comfortable at. So I'm, who knows, my weight loss could, really slow down and, may take me another 2 months. It may take me another 3 weeks, who knows? So stay tuned to find out. The other thing that I did mention is I was going to put up some before and after photos. So here you are. The basically is from when I started. So I don't think it was actually the day I started. I feel like it may have been actually at the end of the first week, but it's basically, in essence, when I started, after 4 weeks, after 8 weeks, and then now basically kind of where I am currently. So yeah, am I 100% happy? I'm not gonna lie, no. I just, obviously as you age, weight gets sort of redistributed in places that maybe it wasn't before. So, even though I might be very close to or around the same weight that I was back, essentially 18 years ago or whatever it was, 17 years ago, I was a different person then, right? I'm 57 now. We're talking about when basically I was like 40 or, 40, 39, somewhere in there. And, our bodies change, especially as a result of menopause. So, which is why I originally set my goal at a little bit higher, because I just didn't know where my body was going to go with this whole journey. I didn't even know if I would be able to get to where I am now, because I am postmenopausal, and that certainly does have an effect on your weight loss and, like I said, your the distribution of weight, etc. So anyway, hopefully, the before and after sort of pictures help. You can obviously really see what I look like here since I'm just in a sports bra and bike shorts, and I'm wearing the same sports bra and bike shorts in each photo so that, you should be able to get a very accurate view of what my body has looked like during this transformation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know how your journey is going in the comment section below. I love to hear where you guys are in your journeys and talk about it with you. And, if I've got any suggestions or helpful tips, I'm happy to share those. I will plan on doing a live, probably again, not maybe until like the second week of July. I do still have my older son, Jack, here visiting, and then Nick, my younger son, is going to be going away for the summer, and I kind of got to get him ready next week. So maybe like that second week of July, we can do a live stream. I will certainly put it up on the community tab. So make sure that you are subscribed and you have your notification bell turned on, because if you aren't subscribed to somebody's channel, you don't get to see their community posts. And that's where I'll put when the live is going to be. In fact, I may even put up a poll on my community tab to find out kind of like what day maybe makes most sense for you guys, or what most of you would prefer, that kind of thing. So look for that as well. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm. We are getting really close, you guys, to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for that. And if you are watching my videos and enjoy the content, I would love to have you here. So click that subscribe button and the notification bell, like I said, so you know when I upload videos and you get my community tab posts. If you had not had enough of me quite yet, there'll be another video up here for you to watch. And remember, kindness and hate spread the same. The choice is yours. See you in the next one, guys. Take care.